Have you ever noticed that you don't actually know how to rest? Even when your body is exhausted, your mind stays alert, scanning, waiting. Not because you are ambitious, not because you are disciplined, but because very early in life you learned something quietly and deeply. Safety only exists when you are prepared. You grew up listening more than speaking, observing more than feeling. You learned to read the room before you learned how to express your own needs. You became emotionally self-sufficient long before you were ever supposed to. Childhood for you was not a place of softness, it was a training ground. And the child you were did not grow up slowly. They grew up fast because they had to. Today we are going to talk about the psychology of a child who grew up too fast and how that unfinished childhood still shapes the way you think, love, and treat yourself in adulthood. Let's talk about how your body feels right now. I want you to check your shoulders. Are they relaxed or are they pulled up tight near your ears? Notice your jaw. Is it clenched? You see, you might think you are relaxed, but your body is secretly preparing for a fight. This is called high-functioning anxiety. But for you, it just feels like normal life. You walk into a room and you don't just enter. You scan. You look at faces. You listen to the tone of voices. You are collecting data. Is mom angry today? Is the boss in a bad mood? You do this before you even say hello. It is not curiosity, it is a reflex. Like a soldier who checks the perimeter, you are always watching. You believe that if you watch closely enough, you can stop bad things from happening. But living like a soldier in peacetime is exhausting. Your battery is draining, but you don't know how to stop. This reflex didn't start yesterday. It started when you were very small. Maybe you were 7 years old. Most 7-year-olds worry about toys or homework, but you worried about bigger things. Maybe you had to cook dinner because no one else would. Maybe you had to listen to your mother cry about her marriage. Psychologists have a name for this. They call it parentification. It sounds like a big word, but the meaning is simple. It means the roles were switched. Instead of the parents taking care of the child took care of the parents. Or maybe you just had to take care of yourself. You learned a hard lesson very early. You learned, I am on my own. You learned, if I have needs, I am a burden. So you decided to have no needs. You became the easy child, the one who never asks for anything, the one who fixes problems instead of creating them. You built a mask of maturity, but under that mask, you were just a scared kid trying to keep the boat from sinking. And this brings us to a sad paradox. Everyone admired your independence. Teachers loved you. Relatives praised you. They said, wow, you are so responsible. It felt good to be praised, right? It felt like love. So your brain made a connection. It connected being useful with being safe. You thought, as long as I am helping, they will keep me. As long as I am perfect, they won't leave me. But this is not safety. This is survival. Real safety is knowing you can make a mistake and still be loved. Real safety is knowing you can be weak and someone will catch you. But you never had that luxury. To you, being weak meant danger. Being weak meant things would fall apart, so you trained yourself to never turn off. And now, 20 years later, the danger is gone. You are an adult, you have your own house, but your nervous system is still waiting for the crisis. It is still asking, what do I need to fix next? And that is why you cannot rest. If you can't rest at home, you definitely can't rest at work. In your career, you are likely the person who handles everything. You are the one who stays late. You are the one who fixes the mistakes of others. You tell yourself, I just have high standards, or if I want it done right, I have to do it myself. But let's be honest, This is not about efficiency. This is about control. You have a deep fear of delegating tasks. Why? Because trusting someone else feels physically unsafe. When someone else is driving the car, you are pressing an imaginary brake pedal. You feel an itch in your fingers to take over, because in your childhood, if you didn't do it, nobody did. So in your office, you become the architect. You build a structure where you are essential. You make yourself indispensable. You think this makes you successful, but actually, you are not climbing a ladder. You are digging a hole. You are absorbing the anxiety of your entire team. You are doing the work of 3 people for the salary of 1. And you do it because deep down, a voice whispers, "If I am not useful, I am nothing." This need to be useful bleeds into your love life too. You might notice a pattern in the people you date. Are they stable? Are they calm? Probably not. You are likely attracted to people who need fixing. You choose partners who are chaotic, emotional, or unavailable. Why do you do this? Because chaos feels like home to you. A calm, stable partner feels boring. Worse, a stable partner feels suspicious. Your nervous system doesn't know how to connect without a crisis. So you become the savior. You manage their emotions. You solve their problems. You confuse being needed with being loved. You think, if I fix them, they will finally love me the way I need. But this is a trap. You are acting like a parent to your partner, and it is impossible to be intimate with someone you are parenting. You end up feeling lonely in the same room with them. You are holding the weight of the relationship all by yourself, just like you held the weight of your family years ago. You are repeating the story, hoping for a different ending. And what about your friends? You are probably the strong friend, the one everyone calls when they have a problem. You listen for hours. You give great advice. But when you are hurting, what do? You disappear. You go into your cave. You don't answer the phone. You wait until you are fixed before you come back out. You believe that your pain is a burden. You have engineered your own isolation. You have built a glass wall around yourself. People can see you, but they cannot touch you. They think you are fine because you look fine. You are low maintenance, but being low maintenance is not a badge of honor. It is a wall. It deprives the people who love you of the chance to care for you. You are starving for connection, but you are wearing armor that keeps everyone out. Finally, we have to talk about the cost, because there is always a cost. You can't run an engine at 100% speed forever. Eventually, the engine breaks. In medical terms, this is called allostatic load. It is the wear and tear on your body from chronic stress. You are borrowing energy from your future self, and the interest rate is very high. This is why you feel that deep exhaustion, not the kind of tired that sleep can fix. It is a soul tiredness. It manifests as back pain, headaches, or stomach issues. Your body is keeping the score. Your body is trying to scream what your mouth refuses to say. It is saying, please stop. We are not in a war anymore. Please let us rest. The saddest part of this story is not that you are tired. The saddest part is that you are invisible. You have perfected the art of being low maintenance. You made sure you were never a burden. But by being no burden, you became a ghost. You are surrounded by people who know your utility, but almost no one knows your interiority. They love what you do. They love that you are reliable. But do they know who you are when the work stops? Deep down, you have a terrifying suspicion. You suspect that if you stopped providing, the love would evaporate. You think, if I stop being useful, will they still keep me? This is the loneliest feeling in the world. You are the architect of your own loneliness. You built a fortress to keep pain out, but you also kept love out. You are starving inside a castle of your own construction. So, how do you heal? You cannot just fix this, because fixing is just another job, and you have enough jobs. Healing begins with grieving. And I know grieving sounds dramatic, but you have to mourn the childhood you didn't get to have. You have to mourn the version of you who could have been messy, the kid who could have been irresponsible, the kid who could have cried without shame. That kid deserved better. Acknowledging this doesn't make you ungrateful to your parents. It just makes you honest. You need to tell that little kid inside you, it wasn't your job to save everyone. You were just a child. I am here now. I will take care of us. This is called reparenting. You become the protector you never had. The hardest part of healing will be the silence. You will try to rest and your brain will scream. It will feel wrong. It will feel lazy. Your nervous system will ring the alarm bell. Danger! We are not productive. Danger! But I want you to sit with that discomfort. Treat it like an experiment. Let the phone ring one extra time. Let the dishes sit in the sink for an hour. Let a silence be awkward without fixing it. Watch what happens. Does the sky fall? Does the world end? No. You will realize that the world keeps turning even when you are not pushing it. This is how you rewire your brain. You teach your body that doing nothing does not equal death. You teach yourself that peace is safe. You have spent so many years looking over your shoulder, waiting for the next crisis, waiting for the next shoe to drop. But I want you to look around you right now. The war is over. You are not in that house anymore. You are not that helpless little kid anymore. You are safe. And because you are safe, the rules have changed. Your worth is not measured by how much you can handle. It is not measured by how useful you are. You are not a human doing. You are a human being. And just being here, breathing, alive, that is enough. So please, listen to me closely. You don't have to earn your rest anymore. It is safe to put the weight down. It is safe to say, I don't know. Being messy or imperfect is not dangerous, not anymore. You don't have to be the strong one today. Let someone else catch you. That armor you are wearing, the one you built to survive when you were small, it served you well, it kept you alive, but it is heavy. It is so heavy, and it doesn't belong in your living room. It is time to gently take it off. Talk to that child inside you, the one who worked so hard to hold the family together. Tell them you did a great job. You were so brave. But the shift is over now. You can go play. If this video felt like the hug you needed today, please hit the like button. It helps this message reach other people who are also silently carrying too much. And if you want to walk this healing journey together, please subscribe. We have a lot more to talk about. Thank you for watching. And remember, you are enough.